They spend their entire life giving you unconditional love, and some say they leave little paw prints on our hearts.
Our feelings towards pets are so special that when this bond is severed and it's time to say goodbye, the sense of loss can be overwhelming. As KITV4's Ann Sterling tells us, there's a support group here in Hawaii helping those celebrate the life of their beloved friend. It's all new tonight at 6.
You were the best friend I ever had.
All Dogs Go to Heaven, an animated comedy dealing with a serious subject at its core. It's a subject that has inspired films, a TV show, books, and blogs.
I was alone, and she came into my life.
And it's a subject Yvonne Ortiz has on her mind a lot these days.
Every day is very important to have her right now because her time is limited.
Yvonne is trying to make the most out of every moment she has left with her schnauzer, Precious.
Everywhere I go, she follows me.
All you have to do is take a look around the house to see how much Yvonne loves her pet.
Through all the years that I've had her, I am blessed. She's my baby, my friend, my companion.
Precious came into Yvonne's life 14 years ago. Yvonne was looking for a companion and ended up at the Hawaiian Humane Society.
And there are 4 miniature schnauzers, and I just didn't know which one to take. And then when I saw Precious, her eyes were full of blood.
Yvonne immediately knew she had to choose Precious.
And I knew it would have been harder for someone to adopt her. And I said, okay, I'm going to take the worst.
She might not have known it then, but through the years, it's been Precious taking care of Yvonne.
Their time is so limited, but they give you, they keep you going, they keep you alive. And she thinks she's fortunate, but no, it's me who's got the gift.
Right now, every day with Precious is a gift. Earlier this year, her vet gave her the news. Precious has heart failure and doesn't have long to live.
It's hard because the joy she brings me is more than being or having millions of dollars. It's just that she's so loving.
Saying goodbye to a beloved pet is never easy. The pain is very real. A recent article out of the Charleston Post that says nearly half of Americans who believe in heaven believe their pets will go there too. The Hawaiian Humane Society built this memory garden for families who have lost their pets. And more than 15 years ago, they started a pet loss support group.
I have not that many left time with her right now because she has heart failure.
The group meets once a month, and the meetings are open to anyone. Sometimes they laugh, sometimes they cry. Most of the time they share stories about their furry family members.
We kind of help people find positive ways to grieve. So it's not just about dwelling in the sadness, it's kind of about also helping them move beyond that.
Death is not an easy thing to deal with that, and losing your pet is just as painful as dealing with a loss of a family member.
Which brings us back to this. Do all dogs go to heaven? Yvonne says the answer is yes. She's reading a poem titled Rainbow Bridge.
All the animals who have been ill and old are restored to health and vigor.
According to the story, the Rainbow Bridge is just outside of heaven. It's a place where pets go after they die.
There is plenty of food, water, sunshine, and our friends are warm and comfortable.
It is said that while the pet is at peace and happy, the beloved animal still misses the owner who had to be left behind. The pet waits, and when their owner dies and comes across the Rainbow Bridge, the pet stops and runs into its owner's arms, reunited once again.
I can visualize and picture all the dogs, every pet that has gone, and it's a happy place.
Ann Sterling, KITV4 News.
So sad, but so nice to have that support from that group.
And tomorrow morning on KITV4 Morning Show, they're going to take you inside the pet loss support group and introduce you to a very special volunteer counselor who has been helping Hawaii families in Hawaii say aloha to their pets for more than 15 years.
Well, saying goodbye to a beloved pet is never easy. Some say it's one of the hardest things they'll ever do.
And that is the reason the Hawaiian Humane Society started a pet loss support group.
I have not that many left time with her right now because she has heart failure.
Yvonne Ortiz is going to the group. Her schnauzer, Precious, is so special to the family, and she knows when it comes time to say goodbye, the sense of loss will be overwhelming. Precious came into her life 14 years ago, and right now every day is a gift because earlier this year her vet delivered some sad news. Precious has heart failure and doesn't have long to live.
They said like 2 months. She's passed like 8 months ago. She's been still here, and I'm blessed. It's hard because the joy she brings me is more than being or having millions of dollars. It's just that she's so loving.
Everyone gets it who comes in this room. They get it. They understand how difficult it is, and they can share that safely and honestly in an environment where there's no judgment. You know, we're not crazy. This is a really hard thing to deal with.
Yvonne is preparing to say goodbye to her beloved pet with the help of the Hawaiian Humane Society. The Humane Society has that pet loss support group. It meets once a month, by the way. The meetings are open to anyone who wants to go, and the goal is to help families find closure. If you would like more information on the pet loss support group, visit our website, kitv.com. Click on the As Seen On section. And I would just like to say, Rosemarie, I just lost. She's the counselor, has been volunteering her time for more than 15 years to so many families here in our state of Hawaii that are grieving, and she just lost her cat. I had so many people that saw this story call me or send me a message on Facebook saying that she's going through a difficult time right now. So you have a lot of friends, Rosemarie, that are wishing you the best and giving you some aloha right now.
Support, such a big deal.